Yes, this is about MindMendBot, an AI-powered assistant designed to help users to navigate their thoughts and emotions. Let's go for agenda. First, what is the problem? Then we are supposed to meet Susie, and we have some AI solution for her. And then I would have a live demo, and then conclusion and future work. What is the problem? Problem is when emotions get in the way, simply as I'm not feeling comfortable. This happens to many of us. Now let us meet Susie. Susie wants a new job, a great personal brand, opportunities to come her way. She feels lonely. She found AI Makerspace. She found awesome people, awesome community. She learns technology about AI. She starts to build, but how about sharing? This is a problem here. She has a struggle to showcase her personal brand in public. She always thinks that she's not enough. She says, I'm not there yet. I still should work harder to learn the next things before I can share anything with my network, anything of value. Now this is a demo day. Is she ready? She has anxiety. She's anxious. What to do? Who would listen to her? Okay, do you think that Google is a solution? For sure, no. You can put lots of words there, but what we will get back, this is nothing of help. How about we provide for her an AI solution, something that have some key features, like conversational AI framework, something that has an engine that understands contextual and make it personalized. It has something like evaluator real time, does have something like feedback loop. Evaluate that one when it is okay, and then that would be of help to generate response helpful and dynamically. But we are talking about mental health application. We should be careful about empathy and emotional intelligence, about crisis detection and escalation protocols, goal-oriented conversation structuring, resource recommendation system, privacy and security measures. Are we supposed to cover all of them? For sure not at this time. For privacy and security measures, we should do something with legal for healthcare law or something about the crisis detection and escalation protocol. We should do something like negative sentiment analysis and do more about a pattern, a behavioral pattern of the user, how they use the bot. But we are able to cover some other thing, like be empathetic, have some goal-oriented conversation, and provide some resource recommendation system. So this is the solution, MindMendBot. It has this structure, quadrant vector similarity search engine. It uses LangChain pipeline for advanced retrieval. It uses a framework of LangGraph with React architecture to understand context and makes it personalized. It is not yet there. It needs an evaluator agent, a node there. When there is an okay by the evaluator, this is the time to have dynamic response generated. How it goes, this is the LangChain RAG pipeline. The question comes in, we have already some documents there indexed. The similarity would retrieve for us by our retriever some relevant document. This is in the hands of the generator. Is this enough? No. We will see some example that by this far, we would have, I don't know, answer. LangChain RAG pipeline in this scenario uses advanced retrieval, parent document retrieval, in-context learning, and dense vector retrieval. Actually, this is the prompt engineering that makes it possible. It gives a role to our system. It uses the in-context learning with dense vector retrieval. Then after that one, our LangGraph comes to the play. Query processing, initial response generation, check for the helpfulness. If it is okay, this is conditional final response generation. But I found something surprising. This is a block I just saw last night. Self-reflective RAG with LangGraph. How amazing it is. This work is so much similar to this. We have retrieval, we have refinement for our knowledge correction. If it would be checked with our retrieval evaluator, if it is correct, that would be some kind of knowledge refinement. And if it is not, that would go for other tools. My bot has access to the tools like PubMed, Archive, Google, this and that. After it is okay by our judge, their evaluator judge, then there would be a response generated. How about them? Chainlet is the unsung hero of MindMendBot deployment. I use Chainlet. This is the Hugging Face deployment, and this is the Docker image. It is just a photo here, but I will switch to a live deployment. This is how I have for my Docker image. I just run it before the presentation to just not to waste time. I am Susie, this, all of them come. And it says, it's understandable that you feel anxious about your presentation on demo day, Susie. It's common to feel nervous about public speaking, this and that. Would you consider trying some relaxation techniques? Okay, Susie says, what are some strategies based on research? It does do research, and based on research and expert opinion, this and that. And then it says, Susie says, in what category of mental health issue is my case? It seems that the tool did not provide a specific category. But based on the information, feeling anxious about presentation, experiencing social isolation, this and that. So let's go back to our slideshow and see what would be the future work. Of course, that was not the end of a story for me. I have something like future work. I had some hands wet on fine-tuning MetaLlama 3.8b in Struck, Langschmidt and Ragus, prompt engineering, but not so far multi-query. Do I have any data? Yes, I do. I found this data set, mental health counseling conversation data set on Hugging Face, and fine-tuned my instruct Llama, and then I asked this question. It was interesting. The response by fine-tuned Llama was kind of awful. But the response by MindMendBot, it was close enough to what was expected. So I just, you know what, that was just the RAG. The RAG that uses the Hugging Face, uses the fine-tuned Llama from Hugging Face and use it as the model. But up to so far, that was not as I expected to see. How about prompt engineering? With no system role, it doesn't know the RAG. With system role, it's not helpful. It's not enough. And we need to have graph added to the scenario and do some prompt engineering. And I did some other evaluation as well. And I followed some evaluation there in Langschmidt. There is still more work to do, but this is now so far. Please meet Sahar. This is me.